Good morning everyone, today we're going to be looking at my first ever Thomas Sabo watch. Not a common brand this one, not one you often see. Just thought I'd get one in so you can have a little look at it. So yeah, let's get right onto it, shall we? So initial look at the box. Simple, lightweight box with a simple lift-off lid. Nice Thomas Sabo reflective print in the top there. Nothing else to say for the design really. So let's take this watch out, have a little look inside. Nice decent cushion in there and well packaged. No industrial waste used as your cushions and stuff like that. So here we go guys, this is the Thomas Sabo Rebel Race 44mm. So just a little bit about the watch before we move on to the main face and stuff like that. It has, as I said, a 44mm case diameter with a 14mm case thickness. Retails around about £200 and operates on a full quartz Miyota OS1A, I believe it is, or 051A, Miyota 051A, one of those ones. Weighs probably around about 160 grams. It's not, it's probably a sort of average weight, but it is quite heavy considering you haven't got a metal strap, so there's probably quite a lot of weight in the actual casing. So, moving out to the face. So looking at the face, we've got a full chocolate style dial, non-sunray style. Inside the actual face, we've got no sort of print for the logo or anything like that, and no serial number inside the actual main face. As you can see, we've got our chronograph movement, which does stand out quite nicely with that lighter tone finish of rose gold. Inside the middle, you've got like this chocolatey squared effect going on in the middle there, just add a bit more of extra detail. And the Thomas Sabo logo just situated at 3 PM. And in between 4 and 5 PM, you've got that small little date dial there with no Cyclops eye. So let's have a look at the chronograph movement, how it operates. Actually, let's have a look at the crown first. So looking at the crown, it's situated in like a protection style clasp, which makes it can be quite hard to operate it sometimes. So let's move that out of the way. Decent clasp movement. It's a little bit cheap, but it's all right. It works for the job. Let's have a look at the chronograph movement now. That just needs aligning, I think. But in terms of the chronograph movement, it seems to be decent. Hands themselves don't actually line up with the increments, which would bug me actually. I like them when the watches line up. Set that there. 4 seconds as well going down here. So your seconds are not on the hand. I thought they were originally, but the chronograph was already going apparently. And yeah, so the chronograph goes up to about an hour. Coming out to the bezel, we've got a nice light finish, like a gold effect to match that chronograph dial inside there. Nice fluted bezel with a decent engraving style system rather than just printed on. I really like that touch. That's really nice there. Really thick casing here. It says it's 40mm, but it doesn't look it. It looks bigger than that. But that fluted bezel does sit nicely and packs nicely on top of there. There's a little bit of give in terms of the gap, but it's nothing to worry about. Not really noticeable. Got a full lined rose gold style finish on the edge there, and rose gold chrome finish style chronograph buttons and crown. We come around to the back. We've got a full Thomas Sabo engraved back plate going on there. Let's have a look around that so we can have a look in more detail. It didn't tell me the water resistance initially when I looked this up, so it might say on here. There you go, 100 metre, so 10 ATM waterproof. So coming out to the strap, you've got a 18mm style band, leather style strap, full Thomas Sabo print on the clasp there as well, and a single window system with no sort of metal components to add protection for when it stretches. But that's what I don't mind leather missing that bit, because it allows, if you fit the watch nice and tight to you, those holes will stretch so that it will fit a bit more tailored to your wrist and just right, because it won't stretch unless it's loose or something like that. So a nice rose gold style clasp with a button deployment. You don't often see this style strap nowadays with a leather and clasp component. Nevertheless, I welcome it. It's a good style. Full rose gold inside skeleton here, butterfly clasp style with a leather component. Nice rose gold to just match the overall style of the watch. It is quite nice. The colours are really done nicely on this watch, so it's a good start for Thomas Sabo in my opinion. Let's have a look with it on. So there we go guys, that is the Thomas Sabo Rebel Race 44mm